exactly what makes them the clear choice for tier 1 contractors when it's time to award a contract. Here's the first one, the GOAT, aka the scroller. They're always watching, never visible. This is the person who opens LinkedIn every day. They scroll through the posts, check what their competitors are saying, maybe even like a few things, but they never comment, never post, and never show up in anyone's feed. And they believe they're active on LinkedIn, but in reality, they're invisible. Always lurking, never contributing. Scans the feed during breaks or sites and never engages. Avoids posting because they think it's risky or that nobody's listening. Consumes content but never contributes. Here's the truth. If no one sees you, no one remembers you. And if you're not remembered, you're not recommended. But why does it matter? Tier 1 contractors are unlikely to accept a supplier or contractor if they've never heard of them, and you can't build brand recognition by staying silent. Here's the second one, the bragger. Every post is ego-central. You've seen the ones, picture-perfect project installations, but none of it lands and none of it connects. This person's feed is full of perfect project installations and their mini installations, award announcements, and the classic, we're proud to announce we've just signed a huge M&E installation for a hotel down in central Nottingham. It's always polished and professional, but also with no emotions. I never share the human side, the lessons or the challenges involved. So here's the truth. People don't engage with posts that show perfection. They engage with posts that show the setbacks, the progress, and the perspective of the installations and updates in the industry. These posts which post the success of installations gain traction typically from their own employers or other contractors on the job, but not tier 1 contractors who can see through picture the projects. You see, in this case, in this type of version, the bragger, posts only happen when something big happens or win a project completion and award. They lack context or relevance with the audience. They never share insights or help the audience learn anything, focus on what they've done, not how they think. And it doesn't stand out in the marketplace. Why that matters? Prospects aren't looking for perfect posts. They're looking to discover suppliers and contractors have a proven track record. If every post is polished trophy, it starts to feel hollow. They're a bit too good to be true. And the reality of data projects is when it really hits home. The next, you've got the policy puppet. The corporate leadership said no, so I posted nothing. These individuals want to post. They have experience, stories, insights, but they're restricted by company brand guidelines or management rules. So instead, they either don't post at all or only share safe, sanitized updates approved by the comms team. This is an issue because they're afraid a bit of breaking company policy or brand tone. Share only internal news or repost corporate press releases. They never add a personal voice, story, or opinion to any insights that matter. It sounds exactly like telling another company in the same company. Here's the truth about the policy puppet. The more you sound like a press release, the less people trust what you're saying. And why does it matter? Buyers build trust in people, not companies. If your voice is buried behind a brand message, you become forgettable. And finally, the trusted advisor. They're visible, valuable, and memorable. These are the only types of M&E contracts, in my mind, that can win long-term contracts to the major tier 1 contractors. This is the one who gets it. They show up constantly, not with perfect content, with relevant content, and meets and speaks to the needs of tier 1 contractors. They talk about the realities of projects, they break down lessons, they share frameworks, they respond to comments, and they present.